Pinato.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, site of one of the PGA Tour's premier stops, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Always attracting a great field, and through the years, it has been the scene of just some championship play from one guy in particular.
Tiger Woods has won there an incredible 8 times.
And now we go down to the first hole. Starting to round the turn now. 72 holes, that's a lot of golf. Third round about to get underway.
Yeah, played well through the first 2 days. Very much in contention. But it's still a new day.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. This for another birdie on this hole on the week.
Great start.
Back to the action here at the second and a par 3. Frank, it's 231 yards. What are we looking at?
Well, somehow if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in there. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course it all slopes to the left.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Pretty good stroke right there, just to hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it. Sometimes you get breaks, and he got one right there.
Yeah, I guess the bunker was a little smaller than I thought it was. It looked doomed for that.
Getting set now over the putt. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Has it. Good putt right there. Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4. Frank, this would be a good time to get it going. Made some pars to this point, but if you want to win, you have to make birdies.
Rich, I think the thought of winning has to be removed from one's psyche right now. You've just got to worry about what's in front of you. It just looks confused, forgetting about playing the actual game itself. Winning happens by a series of good shots. It's get back to the basics of playing golf.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Fairly long 25-foot putt here. It's a good-looking putt right here. You might like it. What a tremendous display of golf this has been.
Certainly throwing an eagle against the field too. We've seen it all. Birdies, eagles, just blitzing the field from start to finish.
Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Frank, what about this approach shot here at the 5th?
One of the few holes where you get a short iron in your hand for that second shot, but that green slopes away at about a 45-degree angle to the right, which makes distance control paramount here at 5.
Well, this could be good. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Count it, that's a birdie. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
Good contact, good result. Frank, how impressive has this round been considering the strong winds?
Oh, it's remarkable, Rich. If you look at everybody else out there struggling, this has been a round to savor.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's no snack, though.
Makes it right in the center. Well, Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3-7.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, green's 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores? That.
Yeah, right there. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water. Fine.
This has really been an airtight performance to this point. Just flawless. No complaints there. In the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Our featured golfer setting up for another approach. Really needs to get something going here, Frank.
And that green right now must look like the size of a thimble.
Pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter. Well, when he goes after it like he is here.
Just pulverize that golf ball.
Bang!
Well,
Golf
this one
ball.
has a chance to be
Shot the
really
unit
good.
torch. Superhero. Fantastic Four. Marvel. Just my girl, we lost. Let's get them over. She flames on too.
Excellent drive right there, Frank.
Circa 310.
All right, partner, break down this approach shot here at the par 4 9th.
What you're looking at is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, Rich, so it gives you a chance to be perhaps a little more aggressive than what you would normally think on a par 4 that's just a little under 500 yards. Surely not.
Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Count that for a birdie. Get those ice blue skies. How do you get off to a good start here on this second 9?
Well, really, you've got to pick a target here. You don't just blaze away at the 10th. The hole bends to the right. If you can get it over that bunker, you've got just a short iron, even a wedge in here.
Frank, the approach shot here to the par 4 10th. Decent chance for a birdie with a good shot?
It is really all about distance control. There's 4 different sections here at 10, but if you've got the right club in your hand, then you are looking directly at the flag.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. 8-foot putt here. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right. They always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That will be a great look at birdie. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, the par 5s here at Bay Hill so important. What's the 12th like?
570-odd yards. Tee it high, let it fly.
Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, was normally very thick. With the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around the screen.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Second from an excellent lie.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
And getting ready for the putt. Oh, yes, that's an eagle. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
That's a nice spot right there in the fairway here at 13. Second shot, good look at the green. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Good, clean contact, and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
Really. This is an awkward length.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
So a tester from 4 feet. Good putt. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots. And here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the ground.
Just a pure strike, a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. He's made it. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good clean strike. And here's a good Case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's at your best.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot in there. Easy birdie.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. And he has it for birdie. Frank, this is a great hole late in the round, par 5, and a chance to really make up some ground or extend the lead. I mean, you can make some things happen here.
Shortest of the 4 par 5s and reachable for just about everyone. But really, it's the second shot. The better the tee shot, the easier you make that second shot.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Frank, he could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. From about 8 feet. Wow, Nate's eagle makes everybody else look sort of average, Frank.
And look at the size of that lead on the leaderboard now.
Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill, that's about the only advantage you get.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, a chance now to make an imprint here at one of the famous courses on tour at Bay Hill, the final hole. This is where Tiger has done it so many times, where Gomez holed out. What a great hole.
Well, the last hole of a great 3-hole stretch. If you've got through 16, somehow got through 17, you've still got one more hurdle. Oh, I liked that.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
Well, Frank, I just love this second shot here at 18. We've seen it so many times. We've seen some great moments, and we've seen some very unfortunate ones as well.
It scares the living daylights out of even the best players in the world. Very skinny entry to this crescent-shaped green on the left side. But if you go down the left, there's those two bunkers that sort of stop you going too far left. If you go straight at it, there's another bunker towards the right. This is so much about, are you swinging good? Do you have the shot? Now I've got to find out.
continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. That wraps up the third round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking at my crystal ball, Rich, but that champion that we see tomorrow might be the one just sitting at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
36,000 experience. Amazing. That's perfect. That's amazing. It's out in pretty fresh, and that is perfect. All right, let's keep it moving. Alright, CBT Naruto over and out. And also, today is January 14, 2020. Shout out to LSU winning the national championship yesterday, January 13, 2020. Crossover to today. Then the game ended like at 12:14 in the morning or something like that. 12:14 a.m. on January 14, 2020. So they kind of won on both days, January 13, 2020 and January 14, 2020. So it's just amazing. It's perfect. And we won, you know. My team. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. LSU, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Tiger Stadium for LSU, it's in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, yes, my team. And we won. We did it. We're the national champs. Let's get it. Let's go. And it's really just amazing. It's amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh. And it's perfect. So yes, shout out to that. Alright. Oh yes, and our area code is 225. Alright. Yes, 225. Hey. Our area code is 225. And with all that being said, I just want to acknowledge all that. CBT Naruto. I'm a champion. And over and out. We're champions. Alright, over and out.